station. Doors normally open on the right. Station. Fish Creek Lacombe Station. Doors normally open on the left.
This is 2207. I also got coverage Old Sea Train 2007.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Station. Doors normally open on the left.
must have just launched it today because there was no 4-car trains on Friday. Hey, the day that we're on it, first day of 4-car service, isn't that something? Oh, a mass train out of service. One car just sitting there.
Anderson Station. Doors normally open on the left. The next stop is Southland Station.
You got some nice camera gear there.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, they launched 4-car service again today.
What kind of service?
4-car service.
Oh, that's good observation. That's right. Were they bad too for a while?
Well, they're noticing a lot of people crowding Chinook. So, at this station.
Yeah, open up the cattle cars for sure, man.
These are really nice cars, eh? These are really...
State of the art.
These are the refurbished
Southland Station. Doors
SD160s.
normally open on the
You're
left.
on this shit, man.
There's
You know, I've actually worked on these trains.
Ooh.
Yeah, I removed some asbestos.
And you know what though? Isn't there only 19 of these refurbished cars?
Is that all?
But hey, I don't know where you're getting off, but if we go by Heritage, there's another.
I'm going all the way to downtown.
Hey, there's another car you will see on the right that's in its wrap going for rebuilds.
Have you ever been to the train station where they rebuild them and stuff
No.
and work on them?
Did you work on the old sea trains?
Yes, the ones that have been refurbished. So what they do is they take them and then we remove the asbestos.
The next stop is
But I hear they're starting to scrap a lot of our U2s now because they're tired and old.
Well, honestly, I think it's about the asbestos.
Yeah.
And at some point, they gotta keep spending money, right? And so they spend, what is it, $5 million a car?
Yeah.
Because it's in the budget. And if they don't spend that money, then I think they lose their funding.
Oh, we're coming up on some Siemens Duag cars right now. Look at that. Those are what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You've worked on them before.
Yeah. The panels.
So how was working on the undercarriage complete?
I didn't get to work on the undercarriage, but they have these in the station at Anderson.
Yeah.
They have huge tunnels where they go underneath, and the guys fix the buses and the trains, and it is amazing.
I read the entire map
Heritage Station.
forms.
I bet you money, if you phone them, they give you a tour. Maybe not right now because of COVID, but I guarantee you money, Because you know more about the trains than those guys do.
Yeah. What are you taking pictures for?
I'm a street photographer.
Yeah.
I photograph people on the street in Calgary right now.
Oh, but to get a photo of these trains, it's beautiful.
Well, you got to be careful because did you know that if you stop on the middle of a track, even in the middle of a sidewalk, it's illegal? I know because I took some photos with a long lens and I got in trouble. I talked myself out of going to jail. They don't mess around. The transit cops don't mess around with these guys. They do.
But I hear they're very understanding, and like I've watched YouTube videos, we don't want to be out to hunt people.
Listen, do you know I have a photograph of them,
Station.
of the CE train security holding up this guy with one leg so he doesn't fall onto the train. It's on my Facebook. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah,
Well, you should Facebook friend me.
sure.
I'm Greg Rogalska.
R-O-G-A-L.
ROGALSSKY.
Yeah,
Just one S.
one.
One S. Rogalska. Well, what's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan. That's nice to meet
It's
you.
E-T-H-E-N.
Ethan.
And then Tracy, T-R-A-C-E.
Nice. Well, I'll look for your friend request and I'll send you a picture.
Oh, yeah. See, these cars are not refurbished yet.
No.
The cars that went bought.
I've got lots of train pictures on my Facebook. Just so you know.
You know I'm actually vlogging this for my YouTube, eh?
No, I didn't know
Yep.
that.
I get this whole I got like 8 of these refurbished cars on my
On your
channel.
YouTube channel. That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna subscribe. How many subscribers you got?
Unfortunately for now, it's private just because it's been a new experience for me.
Listen, I like what you're doing. I support what you're doing 100%.
Yeah.
Public photography on the trains is totally legal and what you should do. And the fact that you're giving exposure to these trains and you know about this stuff is fantastic.
Have you ever been on the Mask C trains, the S200?
No, which ones are those?
They're the 2016. They have the green and red doors.
Yeah, okay.
Them.
Fuck you. You know about trains, man. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Hey, and there's a total of 69 mass trains that Calgary Transit has in commission. I got 64 of them on my channel.
Well, I'll tell you online. You Facebook friend me, okay?
Yeah.
And you can use any one of my pictures on your YouTube channel for thumbnails. I got some beautiful train photos.
You disgust.
So what else you do besides trains?
That's basically a life of mine. I have fires with my dad, like we go on the campfire. But sometimes I'm so busy now with my schedule, we don't see each other till 20 hours apart on something.
That's awesome.
And like I got the 2 max lines on my channel, and there's a total of 4.
That's great. My girlfriend's got a channel, but I'm not allowed on it.
39 Avenue Station.
Why you're her boyfriend?
I know, but she wants to do it on her own.
Hey, it's kind of like me, right?
Well, it's her thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I support her. I help her all I can, but I don't need to be. Like she wants a separate world, right?
And you know my videos, my train and bus videos, I got like 1350 now, and I've only been doing this for 8 months. I use footage off the internet too, since I'm not able to go on the trains. Like during COVID, I kind of had to use footage off the internet just so I could keep my stable going. That's the only way.
Well, anything I can do to help you out with your photography. Like one thing, I would hold the camera this way,
Yeah.
not this way.
You should get a photo of one of these trains completely one day. That would be. Is that what you call the police officers? Crime stoppers, right?
No, that's something different.
What?
The Crime Stoppers is for if you want to think on someone to make money. That's what the Crime Stoppers. I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is.
This is and you see they have numbers. This is 2207.
No, I didn't know that.
Siemens.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten the video footage from the train in a Freedom of Information request?
What is it? Sorry, they're being loud.
So there's video footage, right?
Yeah.
39,000.
You can request
Doors normally
video
open.
footage of that if you're in it. Yeah, FOIA, Freedom of Information.
You know what? I'm gonna film one day. I want to go to Edmonton and film some of their old trains.
Now, what you do there is you tell people on your channel that,
Yeah.
and then you do a crowdfunding, and they'll give you money. You take a bus up there, you take your friend, and have a nice motel, get a nice meal, spend all day, and they'll pay for that.
And like, you know, have you ever recognized Edmonton's U2s? They're the same as ours pretty much.
Is that right?
But I mean, they all the cars that they have went for refurbishment in 2013, I think it was.
So what do you think about putting a train up Center Street? You think that's a good idea or what?
What do you mean by Center Street?
They're talking about putting a train right up Center Street.
That would be great.
Yeah, well they used to have that. Yeah, back in the early days of Calgary, they had that.
I actually got the first car on my channel. The first of these cars, 2201.
You're a plethora of history, man. It's very cool.
But I actually had a YouTube quit on me last year and started smoking on me.
What do you mean you started smoking?
Like the brakes got overheated because you know that old YouTube trains are super old.
Yeah.
And it causes that from the jerking, and when the train jerks back and forth, that puts pressure on the brakes so it heats them up.
I just know that they have a lot of moving parts, and they're incredibly heavy duty and complicated.
And them old trains that we have can go forever if you let
Can they
it.
really?
You know they're 4 years old. They've been in service for 4 decades. Oh, another thing I want to point out on these trains that's nice is the infotainment system they have one on the side.
Listen, I'm going to make a suggestion to you about your channel. You need to get a selfie stick and put it at 3 feet.
Yeah.
Talk about the trains that you just did to me.
Yeah.
Because that would be really, I think it would be really informative and entertaining.
And like I'm gonna do a C train photo montages, you know, when I'm talking over it, you know.
Yeah, use some photos when we're talking about it. But I think you need to have the camera and show yourself. Get a GoPro. You know what a GoPro is?
Yeah. Oh yeah. GoPro.
This one has a 140-degree lens on it. And so what that is, it kind of is a wide-angle fisheye. So you'll get your whole body in there and the whole train.
Oh, there's a
it's
mass
funny as
train
fuck.
that went by.
What did you call it? A masked train?
Yeah, you look them up, they have a hawk. The reason why they call them the mask trains, they have the front end is shaped like a hawk mask.
Man, I've heard more about trains in the last.
The next stop is Victoria Park
So
and
your
East
friend, you
Station.
hang out with him?
We do this 4 days a week, so
I don't know what your secret is, but I think you're a lucky guy. And I think she's pretty entertained too.
We're taking the Terradil bus after this, going back to Saddle Town, you know where that is?
That's a long ways away.
I'm so sorry we have kept this short. Yeah, you said it was short. You wanted
What do you like about these trains? They have.
I like the people that I meet.
Yeah.
That's, to me, I don't focus on the train. It's the people inside the train and the stories that I get to hear.
And since I'm in a wheelchair, I don't let that stop me. I just keep
No,
going.
yeah, don't let nothing stop you. Just roll over it. There's no left or right. Just keep moving forward.
I felt like when we were quarantined, it was really hard though to move forward.
Did you pay attention to that? I never quarantined myself.
Victoria Park
I just kept doing whatever I was
Doors
doing.
normally
But I mean, I didn't know enough about this. That's a scary thing, so I kind
Well,
of.
you know your rights, right?
You know what? I don't pay attention to the media very often.
No, listen, you are the media.
Yeah.
Do you not understand? You are the media. You are the media. And you have rights from the Charter of Rights and Freedoms
Yeah.
to create content in a public place. For instance, I've had C-train cops talk to me about taking pictures on trains. Some people don't like it. But you're legally allowed to take pictures on trains because they're public.
It's like a film, right? Like I got to go on right. I filmed this train all the way from Somerset. What's your next stop today? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go and take some photos downtown.
Oh, do you know starting August 1st you have to wear a mask?
So what kind of mask is it? Can I wear my fencing mask?
It doesn't matter.
Can I wear a little cotton mask like her that looks like a
Yeah, but I would suggest
little... So what's the point? What's the point of wearing a mask if the mask, the weave of the cotton is 1,000 times smaller than the virus?
I don't really know about that one. I don't have really any.
Okay, well I do. I work in hazmat.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you that a normal mask doesn't do anything. Instead, it'd be better to have a PAPR.
You know what? I don't even wear a heavier mask. If I tend to wear a mask, it's gonna be a lighter one.
Yeah, but I'm seeing you.
Oh, look at that! Refurbished cars. Only a 3-car set that time. We got 4. So there's a total of 7 refurbished ones out right now.
Yeah, I figured out.
So make sure you contact me via Facebook, okay?
Oh yeah.
Because I'll definitely give you some pictures. What was your name?
City Hall section.
Janelle, right?
Doors
Can
normally
you activate the door for me? The ramp door. That one. Can you activate it?
Also, I'll do my best.
You just push that wheelchair
Oh, I
button.
see. Yeah, she's got it.
It works. Yeah.
See you later.
See ya. Nice talking to you. Have a great day.
Yeah. Seems like he's a fan of the trains as well. But he's shocked how much I know. I got that one, not that one yet, and that one in the back.